Look at all these cop cars. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 400 cop cars over there. I don't really have a plan. As you can tell, I have no ticket. We're gonna try to make friends with some people, or I'm gonna hop the fence and get caught by the police and go to jail. Yeah, that's worse. Hear that, dude? They're going crazy already. Okay, so we're getting off to a little bit of a late start. I wanted to come here at like 10 o'clock in the morning, but then I learned on Instagram when I DM'd some of you guys that the caravan, I think that's how you pronounce it, is not happening this year because this derby is so crazy. There are many things that go down that the police didn't want to happen, such as fights and stuff like this. So the caravan is when all the VfB Stuttgart hooligans and fans, they march to the stadium, they do fireworks. If I can show you the videos, I can show you. And yeah, that happens. Look it. So these are all the VfB Stuttgart fans right here. 2 years ago, I was at this game. It was crazy. It was my very first German soccer game. They got the police out here too. Look at these fat. Literally, these are such huge police vehicles I've never seen in my life in America. What? Look at that, bro. What is that? It's like a war truck.
Entschuldigung, gibt's da noch Parkplätze?
Alright, so the police are basically trying to make the derby this year, I think, a little bit more controlled, because 2 years ago there was a bunch of fire. If you guys want to see the video that I made last time, it's right up here. It was crazy. My first soccer game. Everybody said, yo, you gotta go again. So me and Mike are here riding up to the stadium. Hopefully we can get in. We have no tickets. And I have a little bit more background now that I went to the first one. Karlsruhe and Stuttgart are cities that are very close. They're like an hour away from each other. So this is called the Baden-Württemberg Derby, which is one of the biggest derbies, I think, in all of Germany. It definitely make the top 10 because the fans from both are so passionate. And in Germany, you have to know, it doesn't matter what team you like the best. Like in America, if I like the Packers, the Green Bay Packers NFL team, I can still root for them even though I live in LA. But in Germany, it's where you're born. You cannot go against where you're born. If I'm born in Stuttgart, I can't root for Karlsruhe.
Never.
The fans freaking love their squad to the death. They probably will try to fight after the game. I'm not trying to get involved in that. If we see some of it, we'll just film whatever happens. That's the best thing about my videos is like, I don't really have a plan. As you can tell, I have no ticket. I also have to tell you this. The game 2 years ago was so crazy that they're not selling alcohol inside the stadium this time. Usually they do, the fans go nuts, but apparently the people in charge, they thought that, hey, it'd be better if we don't sell alcohol inside the stadium, but what people are doing now is they're pre-gaming. So they're getting very wasted before the game starts. The Karlsruhe fans, they had to take a bus from where they're from all the way to downtown Stuttgart, and then they had a police escort into the stadium, and that's so no fans from both teams can meet up and fight. The game's gonna be good, but honestly, the festivities are what I love. I love the fact that this is such a, like, you know, rivalry game. Let's go. I'm going undercover. Do I look like an ultra? Look at sunglasses, black hat, freaking gray. Just walking like this. So viel Pfandflasche here. Last year, dude, the beer bottles were everywhere. This time they have like those nice wagons with all of the beer in there. And I don't know if they leave it for the people that need it, you know, the people that don't have as much money, but I think I've heard that. Look. It's like 40 minutes before game time, I think. It's pretty dang packed. Everybody's just out here drinking. They got some music. I'm surprised at all these wagons filled with beer. See that? That's crazy. And if you're gonna turn all that in, you make a couple $1,000 probably, euros. All right, so no tickets. We got no tickets, so we're gonna look for tickets. The ticket booth is actually sold out, which is expected, right? It's a derby, and that's fine, because this is how it always happens. Maybe we can go talk to the people that work at the gate or maybe someone has an extra ticket, or we can just like slip in, you know what I mean? Okay, the game starts. Look at all these cop cars. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 400 cop cars over there. They have the horses here, cops with like machine guns and stuff. I think this is all just like to make sure that the fans know that if they ever get rowdy, they'll get put in their place pretty fast. So me and Mike, we're gonna try to get a ticket from somebody in the front of the stadium. And once we do that, we can get inside, it'll be crazy.
On the sides,
Wie viel kostet das? Dude, they literally have 3 cops. I don't know if I could film them, but they're all standing back to back to back like this with machine guns right over there. German soccer. I think this happens all over Europe, but German soccer especially is like... That's something in Germany that I really do like, is that, oh, the game's starting, bro, they're booing. We gotta get in quick. But I like the fact that Germans, they leave the fan for the people that are have less fortunate, I guess, which is kind of cool. Bro, hear that, dude? They're going crazy already. We just went up to the cops that are like holding the guns, right? And I said, kannst du mit dir Foto machen? Or kann ich mit dir Foto machen? Because I want to take a photo of them. And then one of the ladies holding the machine gun's like, are you Connor? I said, yeah, that's crazy. And then I told her I have no ticket because the one that was supposed to be sent to my house didn't come. But then she gave us some directions. So we are on the trail. No tickets? All right, they're closed too. So this is actually good because the adventure is better. That's the thing. You have to remember, let me tell you this right now. It's better to plan always, but anytime something doesn't go according to plan, just look at it as an adventure because you don't know what the next step is. And because you don't know what the next step is, it's an adventure because you have to constantly search and say, "Whoa, what should I do?" Make choices. And at the end of the day, like probably by the time the video is over, the story will be good, I hope. We're gonna try to make friends with some people, or I'm gonna hop the fence and get caught by the police and go to jail. You can see the cops behind me. I kinda, on the low, filmed them. Oh, here's the cops coming right now. I don't know if they're gonna tell me to stop filming, but there's people over there, and then there's all the riot police behind me right now. You can see them. I'll put it down, and then if they tell me to stop, I'll stop. Those are the riot police. They're decked, dude. It looks like Lord of the Rings or something crazy. Entschuldigung, ich komme aus Amerika. Kannst du mir helfen reinzukommen?
I've seen on YouTube.
Really? Was ist dein Name? Matthias. Matthias. Dankeschön. This will work? Dude, Matthias just gave me a card.
He was at the Karlsruhe support. Hey, you can take this card. You can go inside.
Perfect.
I will not see this fucking game.
Okay, Dankeschön.
Oh, rein.
Danke. What the heck? Bro, the dude literally...
Best quarterback in the world.
That's his he said best quarterback in the world.
Yeah. Best quarterback. Best quarterback.
Yeah, thank you.
Wish you the best, huh?
Dankeschön. That's crazy. They remember from when I played quarterback at Stuttgart. That's awesome. Danke alles Deutsche. I love you guys. One more card and then we go inside. I didn't know what he was doing. He just walked up, he's like, and he took his card out, he said, here, you can have this. I said, why? He said, and then I realized that he's seen the videos, so that was dope. Dankeschön. This is it. This is what it looks like. Look at this. There it is, bro. This is literally, I was sitting right there, bro. See that? So 2 years ago, I was in the KSC one right there, and that's all the KSC fans now. Dude, the stadium's freaking packed, dude. Crazy, huh? Hey, VfB. It doesn't seem to be as like crazy as last time, but it's always a good vibe at a German soccer stadium because the people are so passionate. Like I said before, they're rooting for where they live, bro. VfB Stuttgart or Karlsruhe, and the fans are passionate. Maybe after the game, it'll be crazier, or maybe they put on some fire. So let's see. VfB fans all the way up there. These are the crazy VfB fans, and then they also have like the normal families and stuff too, but they also jump, look. Bro, that's tight. VfB Stuttgart. Hey, that's tight, bro. Hey. I was outside the stadium, but they scored. Let's go see what happens when they score. Look.
Der Torschütze, Link Nummer 20 von
We're at 1-0. We're about to win this derby, bro. I'm right here behind the VfB block, the Constantine, and I'm undercover, you know what I mean? Looking like a ultra. I want to see a goal right here. Oh, get it, get it! That's tight, bro. When they score, people are nuts. VfB is up 2-0. Aber one of the fans told me that this game is not as crazy or intense as it was last time because the police really realized how crazy last game was and was like, no, we gotta make sure that this is not as intense. So they canceled like the pre-game rituals and stuff like that, and they brought a lot more police. So maybe when we're leaving, we can check out like the police escorting everyone out, because this time I'm in the VfB block. Last time I was in KSC, so I had to wait for an hour in the KSC block before all of VfB leaves. So maybe we can see some of the people leaving to the train. I can show you that. All right, let's go with that. But I will say this, no matter how good the game is on the field or how crazy the fans are, it's always a good atmosphere because people are like really excited about the game. And that's why I like sporting events. That's why I always played sports my whole life. So like, now I wanna show you, if we can, I wanna get close to the KSC fans and see if they're, how they're feeling. The cops are getting ready, man, because the game's about to be over. So 2 years later, I'm revisiting my home from the first game, and it was literally right there. See, look, see the fence? I was standing right there with all the KSC fans, but last time they were way more crazy. I don't know why. Probably because there weren't as many police or something, but they had fire, and they were down there like throwing it on the field. Which was kind of fun for me because that was the very first time I've ever seen anything like that. Last time too, see this? There was like people right up in here yelling at each other, throwing beer at each other. But there's no more beer in this game. Happened last time when people get up on the fence and they start getting, you know, personal about stuff because I think they're all drunk, or I think a lot of them are drinking alcohol, and they're like, yo, come to me, or they do this, or they do this, which means third halftime, meet after the game and fight pretty much. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, game's over, bro. That's it. The Baden-Württemberg derby is done. VfB 3 und Karlsruhe 0. And I think last time VfB won, I think 2-0. But this is definitely something you should check out if you're in Germany, because the emotions run high and the energy in the stadium is dope. It's fun either way. No matter if your team wins or loses, you know, I'm not a super crazy like sports fan where I want to fight someone if they don't root for the same team as me, but I am a sports fan who loves energy. So this is perfect for me. Okay, you see down there? So the Karlsruhe fans, they have to stay down there, I think, until all of the VfB Stuttgart fans, see, we're all leaving right now. They have to wait down there with the police, and then the police like surround them entirely. If I can't film that now, I'll just show you videos of last time. And they take them personally to the train, make sure they all get on, and then say, hey, what's good, bro? Yeah, then they take them on the train and make sure that they go back to Karlsruhe. But I know that there's gonna be some fan meetings that aren't, you know, legal. They're all stuck in there. We're all just chilling right here, you know? Here we go, bro. Let me look at these horses. Dang. This is the way that all the VfB fans are walking, and on the other side of this right here are all the KSC fans. But like I said before, for some reason, it wasn't as crazy. And the people that are on the other side, last time when I was here, they were like banging on it, like Scheiß Stuttgart, Scheiß KSC, okay. And they go all the way there. So look, it's like 100 yards apart. KSC is over there, Stuttgart is here. And yeah, there's gotta be oh, they're making fire over there. Frick, it would be cool to show you what's happening over there, but I don't really know. Yeah, what's up?
Let me see you.
Let me see
Let me see you.
Look at this guy's thing. Yo. Okay, this is actually cool to be on the VfB side this time when I'm exiting the stadium. Let's see what happens. I think they have like a police blockade over here. The KSC fans, there's some KSC fans walking here and mixing over there, but I think it has to do with the fact that they're not the ultras. The ultras are like blocked out over there. They got the riot police, they got the horses, and they got that big fat whatever cop car that is. Looks like a Caterpillar type thing. Yeah, so it's actually not as crazy as last year. Like last time I thought that they had way more police, but this time they still do, man. Like they got literally a riot police line, so if anything did happen, they could stop it real quick. Police, these guys got like AK-47s, horses, you know what I mean, trample you, stuff like that, but the fans are pretty mellow this time. VfB's walking that way, they got the police barricade right in between, and then, yeah, they're letting Frauen and like young kids that don't look like they're ultras just walk through, which is surprising to me. Can you see that? They got the helicopters in the air too, man, you know? Alright guys, the video's over. You guys saw what happened at the game. It was not as crazy as the first game. Das war nicht Pyro there. They didn't have any flares, and there was just a lot of police that basically stopped all the crazy stuff that happened, but it was still a good time. Yeah, tschüss.